Pranava Kshetra. Pranava Kshetra is looking forward to establish few sustainable entrepreneurships like manufacturing of cloth sanitary napkins and making vistarakulu with moduga leaves. Those are the things just as the other day we were discussing about. I understood that those are the things we are just pondering upon. Yeah, started to explore. And you keep always speaking about your vision for Pranava Kshetra, and I feel there are so many things which have to be done. But we have, like Pranava Kshetra have only 2 volunteers right now.
Yeah.
So
we have, so what's happening is when we started, it was 3 of us. So it was me, Sadhguru and Devi. Okay.
So they are your army.
So
right?
they're like
They
standing behind me and sending me to go about with whatever I'm doing in life. And slowly, Devi's grace, we had a lot of volunteers last year, and some of them have stayed, some of them have left, and different people have left at different times. I don't know what the indications are, but I think by the time Hanuman temple happened, we are down to just myself and Pramodana. And right now Pramodana is also only 50% here due to his other commitments somewhere else. And so at the moment, this year we've been working on a model where a volunteer comes, they have to get roped into some sort of a sustainable entrepreneurship. This is the model I was thinking, and I know it will work. I just haven't done on the ground. I don't have a proof yet of model, but imagine there are 4 volunteers, and Pramodana started making peanut butter. So essentially the model we are working on is when a volunteer comes, imagine, I'm just giving an example, if there are 3 volunteers and say all the volunteers engage in one particular entrepreneurship activity, right?
Like say manufacturing
of peanut butter.
Okay.
Just for example, because we are doing it already, might as well use it. Say you have 5 or 6 grinding machines, right? Wet grinders, peanut butter is happening, and we can provide employment to the villagers, right? Anyway, the village women are looking for employment, we'll employ them, so their livelihood is taken care of. And on any particular given day, out of the 3 volunteers, only 1 volunteer will be supervising the activity. The other 2 can work on the village activity, but everybody is benefiting from it.
Yes.
Correct? Because the production is not stopping.
Yes.
And everybody gets a cut in the share in the total profits.
Yeah. In that way, even the volunteers could be
yes,
financially independent.
Correct.
Right?
It's absolutely essential today that volunteers' financials are taken care of, because right now what we've been providing in Pranava Kshetra till today is we're able to provide food, clothing, shelter, basic, all the survival related things are taken care of, and whatever your activity demands, we are providing all of that. But something else also, once in a while we can take care of few other things also, but we would like the volunteers to be financially stable also, right? Because they have, every human being wants some sort of financial stability, not to think about these things, right? Even if you want to offer yourself for a village, you need to be some sort of financially capable, right? Or else on the back of your mind, maybe your parents or somebody will be bothering you and bugging you, right? So we're working on this model where we focus on 2-3 volunteers, create an entrepreneurship model, so that 2 of you, can participate in the village activity as a volunteer on any given day. That way you're rotating continuously. You get to enjoy everything. You get to offer to the village and activity.
In this way, the villagers get their employment.
Yes.
In this way, the volunteers, like without thinking what's I'm not financially independent, I'm just coming here doing that's taken care of.
That's taken care of, yeah.
And sustainable projects are taken care of.
Yeah.
The business is sustainable, the entrepreneurship is sustainable. At the same time, the projects that we are taking up are sustainable. Like there's the sustainability in it.
Sustainability at every level.
Yeah, it's like the manufacturing of cloth napkins, if you take, that's sustainable.
Yes.
The manufacturing of peanut butter is sustainable. Sustainable as in Like, how do we describe sustainability?
Sustainable means you're not creating any kachra, like you're not creating any garbage on the planet, right? It's making somebody's wealthy means you're adding value to somebody's life.
Yes. And there is this sentence which I heard from an army officer. He says, "Karam jo karo, जिसमें करना ही फल है." I'm not able to put it properly, but you do something where
Just doing it itself is like so joyful in some way.
And is of some sense.
Some value and some sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are just not doing any random business here, like
Correct.
like
It is sustainable. Sustainability means it's a circle. You're creating some circle, right? We are growing the groundnuts here. We're starting from that and creating employment.
Yeah.
That money is
Yeah.
going back to the soil again.
and it's an ethical business
It's
here.
ethical business.
Yeah,
Business
ethical.
model itself is sustainable because we are offering employment to the village. Now they don't have to migrate to Hyderabad and Chennai,
Yes.
right? So all these things we are thinking about. Last year, again, like we are also evolving. It takes time for us to evolve also. I'm
Yeah.
sure next year we'll evolve to something else.
Yes.
Right.
This is like a great model.
Yeah, I hope so too.